storia veramente strana.
Strani eventi.
Cos'è stato?
Inquietanti indizi.
Fermi? Enrico Fermi. E cosa c'entra Fermi?
Cioè, si trattava delle stesse 2 paia di scarpe.
Anomalie.
Ma è venuto da solo?
Per entrare in casa sarebbero dovuti scendere fino al cancello, giù, per aprire col tastierino dell'allarme, capito?
Ma ora è troppo tardi. Il mistero dell'uomo che indossava 2 scarpe. Prossimamente. Nel vostro giardino.
All right, so buckle up because we're about to unpack a story.
Oh,
That's
yeah. This is a good one.
It's a weird one, right? From the YouTube channel Intelliverso Movies
I love that channel.
about a homeowner who came back from vacation
Yeah.
and things were not as he left them, to say the least.
Right.
His nephew was house sitting,
Oh, okay.
and apparently things got a little out of control.
Left control.
Yeah, like dead body in the garden, out of control.
Whoa, okay.
Mysterious policeman.
Uh-oh.
Lot of unanswered questions.
See, now this is why I love these deep dives, right?
Yeah.
You start with an ordinary setup,
Right.
like, oh, summer vacation, house sitting.
Yeah, totally.
And then bam, something
Yeah.
dark and mysterious.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like those classic horror movies,
Oh, totally. But like,
but with a twist.
yeah,
We don't know what's going on.
we don't know what's real.
Exactly.
So the story starts, innocently enough. Homeowner goes on vacation.
Right.
His nephew, Nicola, and Nicola's girlfriend, Clarissa.
They're taking care of the house, taking care of the garden.
Mm,
Everything seems normal summer day, right?
dinner time.
And then they hear a gunshot.
Oh, from like outside.
Yeah, coming from outside.
Whoa.
So, obviously that's not normal summer sounds.
No, not really.
And that's where like the first layer of the mystery starts.
Okay, tell me.
They find a gun.
Like just lying around.
Yeah, like casually tossed in the garden, a pistol.
Casually toss. Why would you toss a gun like that?
That's what I'm saying, right? Like it's like they were trying to be found.
That's so strange.
It's really weird.
Worth a
Right.
clue,
Yeah.
but a weird one.
Yeah, but then if finding a discarded pistol wasn't odd enough,
Okay.
they stumble upon a dead body in the garden.
No way.
Dead body.
Okay, that's a gunshot victim.
Well, we don't know.
Okay.
But to make things even weirder, the dead man is wearing 2 different shoes.
What? Like 2 different styles?
No, like one brown
Yeah, I
shoe,
mean,
one black shoe.
hmm.
Okay, that's creepy.
It's super creepy, right?
Yeah, and it reminds me of, well, it's like a clue. Remember, like with the gun?
It's a recurring detail.
Yes, exactly. It's going to keep popping up in this story.
Yeah, those shoes.
Those shoes. What's up with the shoes?
It's definitely unsettling.
Oh, for sure.
So, they've got a dead body. They've got a discarded weapon.
Right.
Nicola and Clarissa, they decide to call the police.
Good idea.
But instead of waiting, safely inside the house,
Yeah.
they stay outside at the top of the steps leading down to the garden.
So they can see the body.
Yeah.
But that seems kind of risky, you know what I mean? Wouldn't you want to be inside, like safe?
You would think, right? Especially if you had, an alarm system or something.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You want to feel protected.
I don't know. Maybe they were just like frozen with fear.
Oh, that's possible, right? You're in shock, adrenaline's pumping.
Adrenaline, yeah.
You're not thinking straight.
Right. Or maybe they thought whoever shot the man was still lurking around.
Oh, true. You wouldn't want to be trapped inside if the killer came back.
Exactly.
So they stay outside exposed.
Exposed and vulnerable.
Right in that place that should feel safe,
They're home. They're guarded.
Home, yeah. But now it's tainted by this
By this violence.
violence, yeah, and this unknown element,
Mystery.
the mystery.
Yeah.
So the police arrive.
Okay.
But get this, instead of like, sirens blaring, backup arriving,
Yeah.
a single policeman shows up.
What?
Alone, on foot.
On foot?
Yeah, like he was just strolling through the neighborhood.
No way.
He's like, oh, hey, I was just, in the area.
Oh, come on. That is so suspicious.
Right. Like, what are the odds?
A lone policeman just happens to be in the area.
Moments after you find a dead body.
Red flag.
Big red flag.
A huge red flag.
But here's where things take a turn, like a truly bizarre turn.
Okay, I'm on the edge of my seat.
The policeman?
Yeah.
He's also wearing mismatched shoes.
Get out.
Yeah, and it's not just any mismatched shoes.
Oh.
They're the same colors as the dead man's shoes,
What?
but on opposite feet.
Okay, hold on. So we've got a dead guy with mismatched shoes.
Yes.
And then we have a policeman with the same color mismatched shoes.
Faux colors.
Flipped.
Flipped, yes.
What are the chances?
Astronomically low.
It's like beyond coincidence.
Way beyond.
So what, is this like a cosmic joke?
Or something more sinister?
Right. Like what's going on?
It's like a signature.
Yeah, it's like a clue, but we don't know what it means.
Exactly. It's connecting them, the policeman and the dead man.
Like they're part of the same, I don't know, story. Yeah, but like what story?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
And then things get even weirder.
Weirder. How?
The body, which was right there, you know, moments before, vanishes.
What do you mean vanishes?
Oof, gone.
Like disappears into thin air?
Like it was never there.
This is getting stranger by the minute.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's like what they were seeing, maybe it wasn't even real.
Or maybe it was, but it was like, I don't know, manipulated.
Manipulated.
Yeah, like someone or something was messing with their perception of reality.
Okay, now we're talking like sci-fi stuff.
Or maybe even like supernatural.
Or maybe both.
Right. Who knows at this point?
And what about the policeman?
Oh, yeah. What did he do?
He's totally dismissive, like there was never a body.
So he's in on it.
It seems that way, right? Like he's trying to cover something up.
Like he's protecting someone or something?
He even threatened Nicola and Clarissa.
Threaten them. With what?
With filing a false report against them.
What? That's not how policemen are supposed to act.
Yeah, that's a major red flag.
Major red flag.
What is he hiding?
And who is he really working for?
So many questions.
And so few answers.
But Nicola, he's not backing down, you know?
Good for him.
He remembers that the dead man dropped something.
Dropped something.
Yeah, like a small object, like when he collapsed.
Like it fell out of his pocket or something.
Maybe. We don't know.
But it was important to this guy, the dead guy.
And as soon as Nicola recovers this object, the body reappears.
No way. So
No.
the object brought him back.
It's like it was a tether, a link to, I don't know.
To our reality.
Yeah, but what is this object?
What is it? What does it do?
And this is where Nicola completely loses it.
Loses it how?
He starts ranting about Enrico Fermi.
Enrico Fermi.
The physicist.
Yeah, the one who worked on, nuclear fission and stuff.
And the Fermi paradox.
Ooh, what?
The Fermi paradox, remember? It's that question about, like, if the universe is so big,
Yeah.
where is everyone else?
Oh, right. Like, where are all the aliens?
Exactly.
So is Nicola, like, suggesting that this dead man, this object, are all connected to, like, extraterrestrials?
Aliens. That's what it sounds like.
That's crazy.
Well, it's the Fermi paradox.
Right.
If aliens exist,
Yeah.
maybe this is how they're interacting with us.
Through dead bodies and mismatched shoes.
We don't know, maybe.
This is wild.
And just as he's freaking out about Enrico Fermi and aliens,
What happened?
their cell phones lose service.
Oh, no.
They're completely cut off.
That's scary.
Totally isolated, like trapped in this nightmare.
It's like something's interfering with technology.
Right. Or maybe it was that object
The object, yeah. Maybe it emits some kind of energy.
that messes with signals.
Disrupts communications.
Yeah, like a force field or something.
It's like something wants to keep them quiet,
and alone.
isolated.
So they do the only thing that makes sense.
What's that?
They run.
They leave.
They leave everything, the house, the garden, even the dead body.
Wow. Just abandon it all.
They're spooked.
I'd be spooked too.
And they refuse to speak of it ever again.
Like it's too traumatic.
Yeah, like they saw something that broke their brains.
That's intense.
Super intense.
So what happens next?
Well, the homeowner, oblivious to all this,
Yeah.
he comes back from vacation weeks later,
Okay.
and he finally gets the story out of Nicola.
I bet that wasn't easy.
And he decides to check the garden himself.
Oh, no.
And guess what he finds?
The gun.
The object.
The object. It's still there.
Still there.
So it wasn't just a figment of their imaginations.
Apparently not.
That's creepy, man.
I know, right? How do you explain that?
I don't know. Maybe there's more to this than we think.
More to this. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, what if this is just the tip of the iceberg?
Like there's a whole other layer of reality that we're not seeing.
Exactly. Like there are forces at work that we don't even understand.
Okay, now you're really freaking me out.
Well, hold on tight because
Oh.
it gets even weirder.
Weirder.
Yeah, the video ends with this scene.
Okay.
The homeowner is looking for his car keys,
Mm-hmm.
and a stranger walks up and hands them to him.
Okay.
And guess what the stranger is wearing?
No way. Mismatched shoes.
Mismatched shoes.
What is going on with these shoes?
It's like a calling card.
A calling card for what?
For whatever's behind all this weirdness.
For the mystery.
The mystery.
Okay, I need a break.
We'll pick this up in part 2.
Yeah, we need to process all this.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Way too much.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned if you dare.
If you dare. So, that object Nicola found.
Right, the object.
This is a key piece of this whole puzzle, right?
It is, but the video doesn't tell us much, you know?
Yeah, it's just like a small object. That's all we get.
Right, a small
But
object.
it was clearly important to the dead man.
And somehow connected to his, like, presence in the garden.
Yeah, it's like it had some kind of power.
Power, yeah, like maybe it was a talisman or something.
A talisman? Oh, like a magical object.
Yeah, or maybe something more technological, you know?
Technological.
Like a device with, like, capabilities beyond our understanding.
Okay, I like where you're going with this.
I mean, especially with Nicola's mention of Enrico Fermi, remember?
Fermi, right, the Fermi paradox.
What if it's some kind of alien technology?
Alien tech. Whoa, that's a big leap.
Is it? I mean, think about it.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Fermi's paradox, it's all about the vastness of the universe.
And the likelihood of other intelligent life out there.
So what if this object is proof? Proof that we're not alone.
And this dead guy, he was carrying it.
Maybe he was, like an alien in disguise?
Or maybe he found it, stumbled upon something he shouldn't have.
And then, bam! He ends up dead in a garden with mismatched shoes.
Okay, hold on, slow down.
I know, it's a lot to process.
But let's back up a second.
Okay.
If this object is somehow tied to the dead man's appearance and disappearance,
Yeah.
what does that tell us about the policeman?
The policeman.
Remember, they both had those mismatched shoes.
Oh, right, the shoes, the calling card.
It's more than just a calling card, I think.
What do you mean?
It's a link
A link.
between them. Yeah.
Like they knew each other.
Maybe. Or maybe they were both involved in something.
Involved in what?
Something bigger, something we don't understand yet.
And the policeman, he was trying to cover it up.
Protect it.
Yeah, but protect what? And who was he really working for?
He threatened Nicola and Clarissa, remember?
Right, like a bad guy in a movie.
Except this isn't a movie.
It feels like one.
It does. It really does.
So what if he's not a real policeman at all?
What? Like he's an imposter?
Yeah, what if he's part of some secret organization?
Oh, like the Men in Black.
Yeah, exactly. Like they handle these weird alien encounters.
And keep him hidden from the public.
Exactly. It all fits, right?
It does. It kind of makes sense.
But what about the cell phone service going out?
Oh, yeah, that was creepy.
Was that the object too? Or something else?
It's like a classic sci-fi trope, right? The alien tech disrupts our comms.
Maybe. Or maybe it was intentional.
Intentional.
Like they wanted to cut them off.
Isolate them.
Keep them from calling for help.
That's pretty sinister.
It is. It's like they were being controlled.
Manipulated.
No wonder they ran. They were terrified.
I'd be terrified too.
Imagine seeing all that, the body vanishing, the weird policeman, then your phone dies.
It's like a nightmare.
A nightmare you can't wake up from.
And then there's the stranger at the end of the video.
Right, the guy with the mismatched shoes.
He returns the homeowner's keys.
Like it's no big deal.
But it is a big deal.
What does it mean?
It means this wasn't just a one-time thing.
Like a pattern.
Yeah, a pattern, a network.
A network of what?
People, events, connected by those mismatched shoes.
So the shoes are like a symbol.
A symbol, a sign, a way of recognizing each other.
Like a secret society?
Maybe, but a secret society with what purpose?
To control these alien encounters.
Or maybe to exploit them.
To use alien tech for their own gain.
It's possible we don't know enough yet.
It's all so unsettling, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
Like, what if we're not at the top of the food chain anymore?
What if there are forces out there that are way beyond our control?
That's a scary thought.
It is, but it's also kind of exciting, right?
Exciting.
I mean, it opens up a whole new world of possibilities.
Possibilities.
Yeah, what if we're not alone? What if there's more to reality than we ever imagined?
I don't know. It's a lot to take in.
It is, but that's what makes these deep dives so fascinating.
We're pushing the boundaries of what we know.
Exploring the unknown.
And sometimes the unknown is pretty terrifying.
But sometimes it's also pretty amazing.
So the garden.
The garden? Yeah.
It's where it all went down.
The stage for this whole bizarre story.
But how does a garden
Yeah.
become like a focal point for something so strange?
It's a good question.
It is.
It makes you think about, like, symbolism.
Symbolism.
Yeah, and folklore, you know.
Okay.
Gardens have always been seen as special places.
Special? How?
Places of growth, transformation.
That's right.
Even, like, representations of paradise.
Yeah.
Or, like, otherworldly realms.
Oh, so you're saying this garden is like a portal to another dimension.
What's a possibility?
Is that how the body appeared and disappeared? And the
Yeah,
policeman just like showed up?
it's possible, right?
What if certain places have like, I don't know, unique
Energies, yeah.
that create thin spots in reality?
Thin spots, like weak points.
Yeah, where things can slip through.
From other dimensions, other realities.
Like the Bermuda Triangle.
Exactly. Or those stories about, like, haunted forests.
Right, where the veil between worlds is thin.
Exactly. Thin and permeable.
So imagine our reality as like
Yeah.
a woven tapestry.
Okay, I like that.
Space and time all woven together. And these places, these gardens,
Yeah.
they're where the threads are loose.
Loose threads, yeah.
Where things can slip through the cracks.
I'm with you.
But what about those shoes, those mismatched shoes?
Ah, yes, the shoes.
Where do they fit in?
What if they're a way of grounding those beings?
Grounding, like grounding electricity.
Well, not exactly.
Now, why shoes?
Think about it. Shoes,
Yeah.
they connect us to the ground, literally.
To the physical world.
Right, so maybe these beings, these interdimensional travelers,
Yeah.
they need that connection
To stay anchored.
to manifest in our reality.
So it's not just a symbol, it's like a functional necessity.
A way of bridging the gap between worlds.
Like interdimensional travel gear.
Exactly.
But it still doesn't explain why.
The why, that's the biggest question.
Right. If these beings are coming here, what do they want?
Are they just observing us, studying us?
Or do they have something else in mind?
Maybe they're trying to help us.
Or maybe they're trying to harm us.
We don't know, and that's what's so unsettling.
It really is.
That's like we're looking into the abyss.
And it's looking back at us.
Exactly.
This story, this garden.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that there's so much we don't understand.
So much we don't know.
About our world.
About reality itself.
Maybe our reality is just a small part of something much bigger.
A multiverse.
Infinite possibilities.
It's a mind-blowing concept.
That is, it makes you feel small.
Small, but also connected to something vast.
And maybe a little bit scared.
Well, a healthy dose of fear is good sometimes.
It keeps us on our toes.
Makes us appreciate the mysteries of the universe.
So, what do we take away from all this?
That we should never stop questioning.
Never stop exploring.
Keep our minds open to the possibilities.
Because the truth is out there.
Somewhere. Hidden in plain sight.
Waiting for us to connect the dots.
To decipher the clues.
And maybe, just maybe,
yeah,
we'll find some answers.
or at least more questions.
It's the beauty of it all.
The endless pursuit of knowledge.
So if you want to hear the original story,
Yeah, the one that started this whole deep dive.
check out Intelliverso Movies on YouTube.
They've got some amazing content.
Strange, unsettling, thought-provoking.
The kind of stuff that makes you question everything.
Then until next time,
Yeah,
keep exploring, keep questioning,
and keep those minds open.
because you never know what you might find.
Out there in the weird wide world.